Do you dream of having a career you love and living the life you really want? Your dreams are possible, thanks to John, Paul, and Bill Amos, who envisioned a special kind of company, one that would benefit customers, investors, employees, and sales associates. From humble beginnings in a one-room office, this company has created opportunities for thousands of dreamers like you. The company is Aflac. The dream can be yours. Aflac took flight in 1955 when the Amos brothers started selling life insurance door-to-door in Columbus, Georgia. They soon expanded into cancer insurance, and these two product lines would propel Aflac's growth for the next 30 years. Achievements of the 1960s and 70s formed a solid foundation for future growth. U.S. operations expanded, and Aflac became the first American company in 29 years licensed to sell insurance in Japan. In 1974, Aflac was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The momentum of the next 2 decades pushed Aflac to new heights. In 1982, assets surpassed $1 billion, and as a result, product lines were broadened. The Smithsonian awarded Aflac for Smart App, an application process that would revolutionize the insurance industry. Through it all, Aflac stayed true to its values, treating employees and associates like family, doing the right things for customers, and giving back to the community. In 1995, the Aflac Cancer Center was established for the treatment of childhood cancer. And in October 1996, the first Aflac website made its debut. As the new millennium dawned, so began a new era for Aflac. In 2000, the now famous duck arrived on the scene, boosting brand recognition to around 90% and making Aflac a household name. Today, Aflac's future is brighter than ever, and the numbers prove it. More than 50 million people worldwide are Aflac policyholders. Aflac associates are now living their dreams in all 50 states, as well as in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and Guam. Now it's your turn. As you're about to hear from a few of our associates, working for Aflac is a chance to live your dreams. Prepare to take flight.
What is your vision? What is it that you want to be? Where do you want to be 10 years from now? Where do you want to be 20 years from now?
It's amazing how fast you run when you're running for yourself.
It's the way you touch lives, it's the way you touch people, and it's knowing that this is in their best interest.
I really don't consider myself a salesperson. What I consider myself is somebody just educating people how Aflac can benefit their lives.
We're not providing a product or a service that's self-serving. This is about you. It's about taking care of you. It's about being there for you and your family.
I had enough sales and business sense when I joined Aflac to trust that it was going to be good. But truthfully, I could never have imagined that it was going to be as good as it was.
The company has established itself both domestically and even globally as being a very solid, stable company.
My mother retired from Aflac a few years ago. She was with the company for 25 years.
When I first started, I didn't know a lot about Aflac. I didn't know a lot about the company. I didn't know about how strong our family values were and how great the people were and how great the company was.
Economic systems come and go, but Aflac has been steady.
So it's a large nationally recognized company. What other nationally recognized company can you actually talk to the CEO?
There was a tremendous amount of peace knowing that I had settled in a career and Aflac was going to be it for me.
We find ways to meet the needs of people regardless of what economic times may be surrounding us, and I think that's been a key ingredient for Aflac.
I worked at corporate for the first 10 years, and then I went into sales 8 years ago.
It's a large company, by far. You don't have to worry about advertising. It does it for you. You don't ever have to worry about when you go into a door, I'm with Aflac, oh, they know the duck.
I don't think that there is, an organization out there that has a better message than what Aflac has to offer for both our businesses and our policyholders.
It's life-changing when you walk in and that family is about to have lost everything they have and you're giving them a $100,000 check. It'll change your life forever.
It makes a big difference in people's lives to have Aflac at that time of need. So I feel that one of the best parts about my career with Aflac is the fact that I'm really making a difference in a lot of people's lives.
I feel really bad when I have heard of someone that was close to me and they didn't have Aflac.
Aflac's going to provide you the greatest training platform to give you all the tools and the resources to eliminate all obstacles.
We're going to provide training. That's a combination of classroom and in the field.
We have a combination of field training and classroom training.
We have a wonderful training program throughout the first year.
We're going to give them all the tools that they possibly need to become very successful.
Interestingly enough, it does not matter if you came from a sales background with Aflac.
Over the last few years, there's been so much support from headquarters on not just product training, but the why, the getting out there, to making sure that it's an organized, systematic approach to training.
I haven't seen training or I haven't experienced any training any better. You know, from the moment you walk in, you're meeting with your district sales coordinator, you're meeting with your regional sales coordinator, and you know they're there for that constant and ongoing support.
Aflac is leading edge as far as I'm concerned in several
The
ways.
things that we can do out in the field, from mobile Aflac to Aflac Anywhere to enrollment on the laptop computers to the BlackBerries and everything else.
Aflac is a very technologically advanced company.
It's been a multi-dimensional testimony to the company's ability to be technologically out in front of what it's trying to accomplish here.
So from a technology standpoint, Aflac has really grown over the last 10 years and continuing to grow, which is very important for us as a company.
The environment at Aflac is all about team. It's about team wins, and it's about providing the opportunities for those who probably wouldn't get those opportunities.
From year one, from day one, this has been a great opportunity and a blessing for me and for my family.
I was definitely looking for something on the career side, something that would allow me to perform and be rewarded for that.
With Aflac, you truly are going to be compensated according to your worth.
I have days I'm worth $5 an hour, and I have days I'm worth $500. But I determine what those days are and how many of those that I have to have.
Financially, it's the most rewarding sales career that I know of long term.
Not only do they pay you great first-year commissions, but they give you lifetime renewals.
It's that renewal that they're paying you on that business that you're selling each time you go out, because it's the long distance running of this thing that really pays off.
That's what it's showing me, is that every year as I go out and work a little harder, I'm reaping the rewards of that.
I understood the power of a residual income and the fact that our products pay renewals. And that really intrigued me. And I thought that was something, hey, I can go to work for that, because long term that will reward me for many, many years to come.
When you're with us 2, 3, 4 years down the road, that's when you're really going to be seeing those results continue to come in and grow and just get bigger and bigger.
Being able to compound your sales year after year after year and get paid on them makes an enormous difference each and every year that you're doing this.
At the end of the day, you build your success. You make it happen. It's something that you control, you steer, and therefore your value is driven by yourself and your efforts and your dream.
We want them to work hard and be successful, but we also want them to go home happy and take that to their family.
It gets to the point where my youngest always says, you know, Dad, you're always smiling, and I'm trying to figure out, do you really work? Or is your job just to smile all day long and come home?
The freedom that this career can give you is more than just the financial freedom. It's that freedom to be able to spend that time with your family.
Aflac affords me the opportunity to not miss a game.
Working with Aflac is a blessing, and the biggest blessing of all is the fact that I'm there to be with my kids. I drop off my kids in the morning, I pick them up in the afternoon. I'm always there for all their games.
If I need to be at my youngest school to read to the kids during lunch, I can do that.
I have that freedom to be able to take off work and spend time with my wife.
I think the ability to set your own schedule, definitely allows you to be there for the things that you definitely don't want to miss.
I can work as hard any day, all night, or less in this environment, as long as we're taking care of people.
I really enjoy it. I enjoy just waking up and working out of my house, and I get to give the kids breakfast in the morning.
If I have some things going on that are personal, I can take off to do that.
Whenever you're in a work environment, a healthy balance between family, lifestyle, your personal lifestyle, and professional has to be there.
I've been to Hawaii a couple times. I've been to California, to Boston, to the Caribbean, to New York, to many, many different places with Aflac.
I've traveled more on vacations than I ever have in my whole life.
I don't think there's any better sales opportunity out there. You know, the ability to impact people's lives, the ability to take control of your own, you know, financial future.
The company can provide the tools and the training that will set you up to truly take flight with your dreams and your vision. But at the end of the day, you have to build that dream and that vision.
I wasn't punching a clock. It wasn't for someone else. This was my opportunity.
We are Aflac. You know, we are the face of Aflac out in the field.
You know, I felt like this was my calling, to be part of a larger organization, be responsible for leading and guiding them to their own personal goals as well as the company goals.
Because with Aflac, you can dream as big as you want to dream, and you can actually achieve those dreams with hard work, and really the sky's the limit.
I believe there's not a better time to come to work for Aflac than right now.
Every morning I get up and I know that we've done the right thing. It just feels good.
Look really, really hard at this opportunity because you may go the rest of your life and find something that's not as good.
The need is so great. The training has been better than it's ever been before. The products are getting better. The technology is getting better. So truly today, there's every reason for people to succeed.
To be able to share what Aflac can do for millions and millions of people is just a great opportunity.
Every new person that comes into this business, they have the opportunity to look at this career and fly, and that flight can take them anywhere that they want to go.